Hello, my name is Teresita Blanco, the Artsy Sister, and today I wanted to show you this old graphic novel that I ran into. Like, it's more about you. It's like a very old book. You can already see that like the pages are already like super yellowed and whatnot. So it's basically Battle Angel Alita. Like, it's considered one of the classics of sci-fi like graphic novels and whatnot. And in the Western audience recently saw Alita in like a creepy live action movie. Like, the first thing that I wanted to tell you that's the difference between like the manga version and the movie version of Alita is what they tried to is that in the manga very early on over here they show you that she's not a robot. She's a genuine human being, and her brain is still intact. So she's not a robot. She's a robot. She's a cyborg. So that is very well early on established. And like, it's funny, this guy has like like they later on they tell you like what that sign means in like the comic and whatnot, and also it means that he used to belong to like the upper echelon until he descended down below. Like so I just wanted to show you like another thing is that another difference between the comic and the movie version is that like the professor that takes care of Alita and gives her all of her parts, it's like he doesn't do the whole hunter warrior thing, because for like he just generally likes to clobber people with hammers. And it's completely out of his freaking mind, and it's hilarious. But obviously they had to soften that out for the manga, for like the movie, for like a Western audience. And then in the first couple of pages, Alita thought that Daisuke was like murdering people in order to give her parts, in order to make her body, because he got the body parts from like a second-hand workshop. While in the movie he just made like a fancy robot body for his daughter and whatnot. But the person that was like getting like the robot parts and scrapping them was a creepy mutant woman that like went berserk and whatnot. So that is something else that was missing from like the English version of Battle Angel Alita. It's not just cyborgs that are like rampaging over there, like robot humans, but like the X-Men, like there's also the mutants going crazy in the scrap heap. So there's a little bit of X-Men in like the original Battle Angel Alita. I don't think that movie's gonna get a sequel, because like a lot of people hated it. Like the hardcore fans, they had an issue with it, and the people that didn't understand Battle Angel Alita, when they saw that movie, they'd be like, we still don't get it. So like that is the one thing that they haven't done for this cool graphic novel. They haven't done like a faithful adaptation of the entire manga series, and it's like a pity, because like I just look at those nice like fighting panels and whatnot. And see, she's doing her silly panzer coup, which is a fighting technique that was designed, that does moves that only cyborg humans can do, because obviously humans can like be flippity flop all around and whatnot. Oh yeah, it was a fun little graphic novel, so. And she also, in her first bout, even though she has like her fancy karate, like the human body, the robot body that they gave her was, since it was made from second-hand parts, it was just not built for combat, and that was on purpose, because like the professor didn't want her to like become a warrior, because he doesn't like the bloodthirsty monster he's becoming. Since they also did the whole thing that since he sees Alita as beautiful, he wants her to like stay beautiful and pure. He doesn't want her to like to get like crazy nuts. So yeah, they needed to increase like the blood like by 80%. Well, it's not blood, because since she's a robot, she's like oil. I don't know, just like a very nice drawn manga panel and whatnot. And this guy then returns for like a later scene and whatnot. Just crazy comic books and whatnot. And also the body that they give Alita, he had it. She doesn't in the movie. She finds it, her new robot body, but originally the professor, he had a perfectly good body for Alita, but the reason why he didn't give it is because it was a robot body designed for like a berserker, for like a human fighter robot to just go on and fighting forever until he drops dead. And then over here, to think of human beings as nothing but tools is unforgivable. So that's why he didn't want her to have the robot body. So like, even though the owner of the body was dead, he cause it blew his brain to Kingdom Come. The body was so awesome that it was still fully functional, even though its operator was like dead. So that's some cool lore related to like Alita's battle form. So just like if you're like completely bored of your mind, just check out this fun comic book. It has like a lot of cool fighting panels and whatnot. Just a very fun graphic novel. Alright, so that's about it for now. I hope you have fun with my little review of Battle Angel Alita. Yeah, I guess I could show you a few more panels. Like in the movie, they also did like, remember when in the movie where she like shows up to the bar, and like a lot of the movies basically like the first volume, and but the first volume and like a further later volume. So cause over here she's like challenging all of the hunted warriors as a crazy power flex, And then here she makes them all look like idiots and whatnot, doing like her crazy karate moves and whatnot. And like what's interesting is that even though she's like jumping around and stuff, the manga artist who drew this, he never loses the spatial awareness or where Alita's at in relationship to like her opponents and whatnot. But that's something that I noticed in like some action panels in some other comics, that it's just random. The fighting character just randomly doing various punches, but it's not like a true battle choreography that's well thought out. Because over here, she takes impulse, and then over here she does the kick, and then over here in this panel he flies off, and then she's like going out to, and then the guy being fly out, he gets shocked to his other opponents, and then they fly away. So you see, Iki is perfect. It's like a nice, well choreographed, well thought out sequences of battles drawn in like a comic and whatnot. So like as somebody that draws comic books on the side, like I admire the talent and whatnot. It's just fun or so. Alright. And then over here, the guy that she failed to kill at the beginning, he shows up for round 2. So like her first boss character in the first major boss that she fights, in the first volume, she doesn't get him the first time around, and he puts up one hell of a fight even with her new fancy body, and then he takes a hostage and whatnot. But you see, and over here she's just falling to chase after him, and then you see he falls, and then she tries to soften her fall by like touching various things, and then eventually she lands. So he made a complete crazy spectacle, just the whole thing of Alita just falling down there in order to she making it to like the boss room. So it's just hilarious. Well, I think I ranted enough about Battle Angel Alita for one day. Bye bye and God bless.